Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about light, that is related to subject physics. And this is the topic related to class 10th. We know that we are getting idea of light from class 6 till now, and we will have the broader idea in class 12th also. Now, what's the light is, I hope you better know about it. But before discussing that, I am just suggesting you that physics have different branches, and the study of light has a separate branch, and that branch is betterly known as optics. That is known as optics. The branch to study light is optics. And my dear students, if you read out the different books, you will find that different great scientists have gone through different topics related to the optics. And we will find that from class 6 to class 8 until class 10, what we are going to discuss here, we find that light is taken as a ray. It is taken as a particle. It is taken as the motion of the particles. But as you go further, you will study that light also acts as wave. It will be discussed in class 12 also, but little bit idea I am going to give you related to the ray optics and wave optics. Okay. Now, the optics are divided into two branches, that are ray optics and wave optics. Ray optics and wave optics. My dear students, the ray optics suggests that the light travels in a straight path. It travels in a straight path. Generally we see that. Generally we are able to see that. We are not able to see the path of the light, but we see that the light travels in a straight path. We have an example. Okay. That example is similar like this. And you will find that I am providing the light here. It goes through this path. It is the traveling of the light in a straight path. But we don't have any example that shows that the light travel in a wave. But the study says that light travel in a wave. Just you can suggest how the light travel in a wave. You have a question, you must have a question that how the sunlight reaches to earth, and you will find that how the light behaves as a wave. So in class 10th we have to discuss about the ray optics, and the first question is, what is ray? What is ray? What is ray? So, if you use this laser, then this is the source of the light, and this is the path of the light through which the light is going. And in our theory, if you want to denote the path of the light diagrammatically, so you have to use like this. You have to draw the diagram like this. And this is the source. This is the source of the light. You may say this is the source of the light. This is the laser light, you may say. And this is any part, any object here, maybe or may not be. So this path can be shown by a straight line with an arrow that shows the path of the light. And that is what known as ray. Ray is nothing. It's a path of the light when you are studying the ray optics. Okay, this has little bit value in the wave optics. It will be better to get the idea related to the wave optics in class 12. So, in ray optics, there are many phenomena you will have to discuss about. The phenomena which are discussed in the ray optics are, some of them are, that are reflection and refraction. Okay. Now, before going to the reflection and refraction, the light itself has its own value. It's a source of light, it's a source of energy which enables you to see anything. It enables our eye to see everything. It helps us to see the surrounding, the beautiful surrounding around the earth. But this is related to these phenomena and these phenomena. Light includes these phenomena to allow you to see everything. But if light is not anywhere, you are able to see me just because the light which is coming from the source or any object is transmitted, is reflected from my face to you. That's why you are able to see me. If there is no light, you are not able to see me. I just request my colleague to allow me the dark room and you will not able to see any of me. The little light variation is allow you to see, maybe I am visible little bit, but if the presence of whole light is there, then I am visibly, completely visible, just because of the light and because of reflection. What the reflection is, the main topic is, what is reflection? Do you know about it? I hope you know about it. But before discussing reflection, we will go through the definition of it, and I am going to rub it. I am just finding the object to rub. I have it and I am rubbing it. Now, what is reflection? What the reflection is? Reflection means what? The bouncing of the light by any surface. That is known as reflection. The light bounced from any surface is known as reflected. Bouncing of light means the light will strike and changes the direction and again strike on the different surface. I will show you by a simple experiment. This is the mirror. This is the laser light. I am using it. Okay. Now, what I am going to do, you will find it, that this is the mirror and I am using the light here. I am providing the light to this direction, but the light you are obtaining in this direction. Are you getting it? Hope you are getting it. So, this is known as the reflection. Again, the next example is, I am providing the light towards the mirror and the light get bounced to this board. You are able to see it. Okay? This is what known as the reflection. When the light falls on any surface, it gets reflected and can be visible and can be reached to the different surfaces. But, my dear student, there is a problem. Reflection is everywhere, but there is a problem. And this problem can be solved by you. I am just giving you a question to find it out. Why is it possible? Just when I am without the paper, this is the paper, and I am using the laser light, and you are able to see the light on the board. But when I use this paper, the light is again reflected. That there is no reflection, there is no such case, that is no reflection. Only the black color absorb the light. The white color is a good reflector. And when I allow the light to fall on this, you are not able to see the dots. You will able to see the dot here, but you are not able to see the dot. But when I am using this without paper, you are again able to see the dot. Then what happened when you have used the paper? When there is reflection also, but you are not able to see the dot. What is the reason behind it? Just find it out. I am now going through, there is a law through which you can understand reflection, what is reflection and what's the case of the reflection. That's our laws of reflection. There are two laws of reflection. Before discussing the laws of reflection, you better have a diagrammatic situation. And this is the light, this is the source of the light. The light strikes and sends back. This is the whole reflection. and the light which strikes the surface is called incident ray. And the light which gone through after reflection, after bouncing it gone through, that is known as the reflected ray. And the point at which the incident ray strike is known as the point of incidence. Is known as the point of incidence. And at the point of incidence, when you draw a perpendicular line segment, my dear student, this is not the ray, this is a line segment drawn perpendicularly on the surface at the point of incidence, then this angle is known as angle of incidence when the angle is taken between normal and the incident ray. And the angle is taken between the reflected ray and normal is known as the angle of reflection, that is denoted by R, and the angle of incidence is denoted by I. There is a relation between angle I and angle R, and there is a relation between incident ray, reflected and normal for the laws of reflection. So there are two statements for the laws of reflection. The first one is that the angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. And the second one is the incident ray, I am denoting the symbol, the reflected ray and normal all lies in same plane. They lies on the same plane. Now this is the question. Okay, you have studied about the laws of reflection many times. Many teachers says that this is the light striking the surface, this is the light on that surface, and this is the light on that surface. That's why this statement is given. I am suggesting you that this is not correct. Lies on a same plane have a different meaning. And what the meaning is, I am just denoting you to by 3-dimensional figure, that is like this. If the blue is taken as incident ray, the black is taken as the reflected ray, and the red is taken as the normal, these lie in the same plane. This will be the situation that all the three are cutted by my hand, by straight hand. Okay, I don't have to curve it. I have taken by straight hand, and it can be cut by a single knife. It can be cut by a single knife. But here also the angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. But the situation may like this. Is this possible for the light? Is this possible for the light? Here also the angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. But here all the three rays are not in a same plane, because if you want to cut all three, you need a curved plane. If you want to cut with a straight knife, it will be two of them which can be easily cut, because these all three are not in the same plane. So the light is not traveling, is not reflecting in such situations. Light always shows this is the path. This is the path of the light. That all the three will cut in a single. Okay? Three-dimensional. That's why when you allow the light in this direction, you will find in this direction. This is the point. My point of intersection, this is the half board, and that will be nearly half board. Okay? This will be nearly half board. Okay? You will find it. And if I am changing the direction, I am providing here, the light will be gone there. I will providing here, the light will be gone there. I am providing in this direction, you will find the light somewhere on me. But this is not possible that I am providing the light in this direction and you will find somewhere else. This will be the situation that all the light come in this path. Okay? So this is the idea related to the reflection, and we will have some idea that why we are able to see. You are able to see me just because I am reflecting the light to you. You want to see my back portion, you are able to see because the back portion is able, the light from here reflected to you and reaches to your eye, and that's why you are able to see it. Okay? That's all about the refraction. This is the simplest data. I am rubbing it. Okay, I have gone through a refraction part also. I am just giving you the initial knowledge of refraction. We will discuss it later in a broader way. I am just giving you the initial information about refraction. That's what the refraction is. Refraction in case of refraction. In case of refraction, the light strikes the surface, it not gone through me. It not gone inside me and passes through me. It strikes the surface and gone back. But in case of refraction, the light will pass through the medium. It will pass through the medium and changes the path. I am just giving you an example. This is the prism. I hope you are able to see. I am allow the light to fall in upward direction. Okay, on upward direction. But where you find the light? Where you find the light? Where you find the light? Oh, sorry. Where you find the light? They are in the downward direction. They are on the downward. It should go in this direction, but it is going in this direction. Niche. That's downward. Okay? That means the light is changing the direction. That is what known as the refraction is. My dear student, that's all about the light. We will discuss refraction later on. You must know something. So you have some questions also. As a homework, you may say some definition, but that are very easy. What is light? Second, state laws of reflection. And do it practically also. And the third one is draw a ray diagram. To show reflection. And initially, what I have given idea related to the refraction. So define refraction. This is the simple question, and one question which I have suggested you to find out, that why the paper is not allow the light to fall on the board. The mirror is allowing the light to fall on the board, but the paper is not allowing the light to fall on the board. That is my question. Find it out, the solution. Thank you all. Ta-da.